I spread so many blue hunt, look like I'm neighbor. I'll be back in the morning. Tell me how much you want it. You know these bags are strong, you break it by, you bust it open. They hang up posters with the reward, my swag was stolen. He wanted to, I put up stuff $20 skinny pants, I call that a Harriet Tubman. I be mad my no cat machine. I'm pop my like baby, cause this outfit 3600. I fall in the club like so many be scared to touch me. Give me some get lucky. 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 Yeah, give me some get lucky. Give me some. I want your friend, your buddy. Girl, I know your. No, I feel like a movie scene. Who I am, I'm thinking I'm Justin Timberlake. I tell like about all his bags, one pen. I'm making these charts for the city. I'm really the hardest. I'm Auntie Beverly. On the Grammy. These I broke, they crashing. I'm getting too hot, man, family. This thing called Big Lotto, about rip it out the plastic. Give me some get lucky. 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 Yeah, give me some get lucky. Give me some get lucky. Yeah, I'm shaking something. Number one. Biggest foes on earth, though, you know what I'm saying? Fire life. Foe life, though, you know what I'm saying? Don't get this confused, man. Don't get none of the humblest confused, man. What?
Is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, this one could come in. It's okay, like Kalani's. Roger like Kalani's. Okay, here where the parties. Right here where the parties. You better start a whole fire, Now I'm on fire, I need some water, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena. Let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back. You don't need no one, help you inspire, But I'ma add to you, I'ma give you some best, I'ma add to you. We're on the avenue and I ain't never seen no one bad as you. Maybe I'm savage too, they can't disrespect you, I gladly. I don't play about man, I don't care. I'm addicted to you and it's clear. I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come in. It's okay, like Kalani's. Roger like Kalani's. Okay, here where the parties. Right here where the parties. You better start a whole fire, Now I'm on fire, I need some water, I need Tyler,
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Bane with it, defended by Reed. Here's Morant. Misses in close. Here's James. The Grizzlies pull it in. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Well, you got to love how aggressive he is, consistently looking to get past his defender and finish at the rim.
Down low. And the layup's good off the glass.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Now here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Here's Morant. It's deflected. Hachimura down low. Ron right side. And the Lakers with another turnover here. The Grizzlies off to a slow start. 6-point game. Chalk up 2 there. Morant got his second bucket of the game to go.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm. Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Doncic looking it over. And he lays it straight in.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Basket good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Reeves left side. And that one, good.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Morant outside. Shoots over Doncic.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
But if it me, then you, and that's the way I like it. And that's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30.
Chat. Should they fold that no yoga mat? Chat. Should they don't hit me back? Chat. Should I no questions asked? Chat. They chatting, they chat. When the sun go down, everything made me feel lonely. Hello, sad thing, but right now it's just a home.
everything been okay. They salute me so much every time I show up, her about face. Everything no cut, y'all up, I'm really gonna trip out, babe. Load the heady 7 guts while you waiting no nuts, tell them I was on PCH. You with that's thinking they cuter than you? Oh, say you on your cycle, but he on this too? Oh, the tables been turning so much, I was thinking it's foosball. The tenderness of them mistaking them for some wagyu. Oh, walk, talk, like Kenny, like Boss, like Solana. I promise, more buzz. There's a waltz, there's a crater, or a spaceship. Get lost, no favors. I wager whatever you worth. I bought something about a conservative.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the tip goes to Houston. Now Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. The 3 from Thompson. First shot won't go. And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
And it's Irving missing.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Thompson outside. Outside, Green. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Such dynamic play from Green, drawing the contact and finding a way to beat it.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Irving. Ooh, Thompson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. And here's Van Vliet. Over Gafford. Here's Şengün. Out to Thompson. Van Vliet outside. Second chance effort. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket. Always ready to take it inside.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Both free throws good from Irving. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Outside, Green. Washington grabs the miss. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. And the point of emphasis in the game plan against Anthony Davis was to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Irving. An easy 2 on the layup. Irving's got 6 points.
Man, Kyrie just has an unbelievable ability to finish in traffic.
Pass to Smith. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining.
Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Houston with another miss. The Mavericks lead by 3. Over to the left wing. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Gafford to the middle. And Washington powers it through.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Shot's good by Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Pass to Thompson. Misses the three. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Green. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Davis. Thompson pulls it in. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Van Vliet. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Irving with it. Van Vliet covering. And they doubled up Irving. Washington right side. Outside for Irving. To the inside. Stolen by Van Vliet. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
We've got 22 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Thompson. And he can't get that one. Pass to Green. Stolen by Davis. Misses from short range. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. That one drops. He ties it up. It's a tie game here in Houston. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
The Mavericks 10.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And there's the call on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul of the game. And Houston has possession. Back to Brooks. Outside Whitmore. 5 on the clock. From 12 feet. And it's Brooks missing. And here's Dallas. Pass to Christie. Here's Irving. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Irving's got 8 points.
And this is Irving's role, a natural scorer who understands when that mid-range J opens up, he's got to fire.
Inside, Adams. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Now here's Brooks. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Brooks. Holiday up top. Brooks outside. And that misses. That would have put him up. And we're a little over 1.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now Dinwiddie. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul of the game. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
Back to Marshall. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Thompson with a steal. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. There's a screen by Marshall. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Daniel Gafford picks one up. And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but his upside on both ends is enormous.
And the number 3 pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Count that one.
Nice poise inside from Green, showing how comfortable he is amongst the trees.
Out to the right wing. Down low. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Smith outside. VanVleet outside. To the paint. Clock at 6. Thompson, no good. The Mavericks leading. Outside Irving. Knocked away. Down low. Washington. Here's Davis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Now here's Thompson. Şengün, no good. 30 seconds left in the first half of this game. Stolen by Thompson. He goes up, and Gafford with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. And Houston making a change here. Up top, Thompson. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Inside. Shot from inside. Back to Green. But if it goes. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Dallas on top. Up 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. They lead by 1. Uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 10 points.
This man is a 3-level scorer. And this level, by the rim, there is nobody like Kyrie Irving in that touch he has.
It's rebounded by Houston. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
And the foul on Jabari Smith. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Irving. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
Man, just the total offensive package. Kyrie is a once-in-a-generation guard.
And he sinks the second. The Rockets trail. VanVleet up top. You know, it's hard to understate the value VanVleet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top.
You know, Grant and VanVleet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. VanVleet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Now here's Irving. 11 points in the game. Washington outside. There's Davis with the 3. Again, the miss by Dallas. And this game, folks, a close one here in Houston. Green with the ball. He has 6. Green going at the D. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Gafford with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Outside Davis. Good D by Şengün. With a bucket here, they can recapture the lead.
I like how they've hung in. Never let things get out of hand.
And the bucket is good.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
And that one's good. Davis. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
The Rockets.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Substitution on the board.
Outside Eason. With the drive. Davis with the defensive effort.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
You like the way Clay reads the defense and finds the soft spot. Great move.
Here's Holiday. Following the score by Dallas. And it's Adams missing. Here's Irving. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. And it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Nifty move.
2 minutes remaining.
Davis with a rebound.
2 minutes.
Dallas leading by 5. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Pass to Adams. Outside Whitmore. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Irving with it. Guarded now by Whitmore. And it's Irving missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised they ended up going their way with the miss.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Gafford. Back to Thompson. Outside Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Brooks with the steal. On the wing, Brooks. Outside Whitmore. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
And that one's good.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And the Rockets with possession here. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Back to Whitmore. Floats one up. To the middle. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks lead by 3. Outside Davis. Pass to Irving. Back to Davis. Up again. Ferocious work on the boards by Davis.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Dallas on top, leading by 5. And we'll have this.
35.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Rockets trail by 5. Smith outside. No good with the triple. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Superb concentration from Irving. He's excellent at sticking with his shot through contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Thompson outside. Offensive rebound. Unable to get that one. Dallas leading by 8. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Marshall. Şengün with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Şengün, the screen. And Şengün throw it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. A nice shot by Smith.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Good. Irving's got 20 points.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
In for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Too strong. Davis for 2.
The muscle from Davis, so confident and powerful inside.
The assist, Daniel Gafford.
Pass to Şengün. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Mavericks lead by 8. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Thompson. And Gafford with the block. To the inside. Outside for Irving. Over Van Vliet. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Stolen by Davis. Washington outside. There's the double with Thompson. Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Thompson's shot is off.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Smith outside. Tries the spin move. Back to Thompson. Missed inside.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball. And it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Smith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And I like to see this from Smith. Pushing the action, not just hanging around the perimeter.
Smith hits them both. Dallas leading by 8. Here's Irving. Good work there as it goes. Irving's got 14 points here in the second half.
Just another night at the office for Kyrie. What an incredible offensive talent.
And Thompson gets it to go.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
To the middle. And the call will be against Alperen Sengun. That's foul number 2 for him. The 3 from Thompson. It's hauled in by Houston. .51 seconds left in the game. Thompson's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And here's Houston, trailing by 8. And it's blocked by Davis.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, come on, man. That was never going to happen.
Assisted by.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And here's Thompson for 3. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce.
Like I'm Jackie Chan, straight off the hip, Yosemite Sam. I want them chips like the Pringle Man. My money long like a lifespan. I got it on and no helping hand. Serving and spitting. Benish man. I move like an entrepreneur, so I ain't got the time for no. I cannot take a detour, cause I'm trying to make it to Forbes. If it ain't about the dollars, I'm bored. Plugged in the game like a cord. Be in a Honda. If you see me, just keep moving forward. Cause I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. Never no stack. It's all about the give and go. I'm in business mode. Yeah, I'm in business mode. The way that I'm dropping, you can never stop the flow. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode.